I ended up so fucking drunk, 'cause I'd never been so drunk in VR. And it was amazing because I had so little social interaction, but this was so personal because I got drunker and drunker together with Swedes, USA, women, men, a cat. Everybody was there. And just like, and then I got up to the chair and yeah, it's like, it was really weird because the questions that we answered or also asked to the person at the middle chair was just like, it was everything from sexual to really nice to how do you want to die. It was like ranging for so wide. Everybody became friends and it was really, really fun until I got so drunk that I laid down in my virtual chair because I laid down in my real sofa. But the best thing...
Were you home alone during this drinking game, or
Ida
was your girlfriend in the same apartment?
Ida was in the other room, but I had my gaming room for myself, or our gaming room, and I have a sofa in here. So I got so drunk that I sat in the sofa in the sink with that I sat in the chair in the game. And then because the VR headset is tracking your whole body basically, except for the legs, your hands and your things. My character suddenly just swaddled over. I just lied down in the chair, and the other Swedes start yelling at me to like ask questions and get on with it. And I was just so freakishly drunk and tired. So then I got the best feeling ever, because if you are at a party and you are that drunk, you need to get home, you need to get a cab, you need to explain things to your spouse, whatever. But I could just press quit in the game and just took off my VR headset. I just went to bed. It was like the perfect Swedish interaction with people. I can be at the party, I can drink like hell, I can have fun, I can laugh, and if I get too drunk, I can just quit the game. I don't need, and I can block people that I don't like. It's beautiful. Like it's the perfect social interaction platform.
So does this mean that I'm never gonna be able to drag you along to party?
Maybe not.
When this is over.
I can, if a hologram projection becomes a thing, you can bring a projector and I can be there via VRChat or some kind of virtual way. But that's like, and that's also one more thing that we should really just I don't know if we should do a bonus episode or something, but just we should play VRChat together. You do not have to be in VR, but we just you and me together in VRChat, just being random and trying to be sociable Swedes in VR would be fun to record.
Yeah, that's maybe a nice transition, kind of, because that's what I... Okay, over to this week's challenge, I guess. And I'm gonna fuck things up by doing this in reverse order, since we're already on the topic. Because I've had homework since last time.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna start with my sort of challenge to you instead, since we're already on the topic.
Okay.
You are gonna introduce me to VRChat. That is gonna be your mission.
That's so freaking awesome. That would be so awesome. We are gonna feed ducks. I'm gonna introduce you to my friends. Even the racist one that's from Norway.
Even the racist one. the one with the Hitler mobile.
Oh yeah, exactly. The one with the Hitler mobile. Yeah, he's not really my friend. He's more like a guy that joins your world wherever you want it or not, and just breaks all the cozy feelings you had with Hitler and stuff like that. Yeah, that sounds awesome. I'm really happy about that, and I'm really happy that you did not retaliate, because the for people who hasn't been along that long, Joel gave me a challenge in December to basically be nice for 24 days in December, and I took that challenge very far as I have undiagnosed ADD. So I made 24 short movies about each day that I was nice, which
yes,
took
with
a lot
Christmas
of time.
calendar. So every day he got a new challenge.
So yeah, so I made that, and it took so much time and energy of me in December. So I was quite angry at Joel. So I gave him a very harsh challenge that we're going to hear about soon. But so I was thinking that when Joel comes back with his challenge after my retaliation challenge, I was thinking that he was going to retaliate with something worse than what I was forced to make him watch.
Well, I guess you were wrong then, because I'm a nice guy and I like to spread happy energy.
I've known you for so long and that has never been true. No, I was just joking.
Yeah, well, I actually kind of thought about it earlier, not to retaliate, but just who were you trying to punish? Because I know you had to watch these movies as well.
I had watched the first movie, and I actually Sunday, I think.
I'll explain what I had to watch first.
Yeah.
You forced me. Forced.
Recommended,
quote unquote, 2 movies. First one was Tetsuo, the Iron Man.
No, it was
a Japanese movie from
it was
1989, and then the sequel,
Tetsuo
2 from 1992, I think.
Yes, the Body Hammer.
Yeah.
So you watched Iron Man and Body Hammer both in the Tetsuo series.
Yeah. And well, I watched them, and to be completely honest, I actually didn't hate them as much as I did Cutie Honey, because that's what the worst piece of shit I've ever watched ever.
Yeah, Cutie Honey was shit through and through. It was not an experiment. It was nothing. It was like Cutie Honey was taking the most pop-ish, cardboard-ish script ever and just like running it through a blender. It was such a piece of shit movie. But these movies are at least they are experimental. They are very. You can explain it. What did you believe they were?
Yeah. I'm reading the Wikipedia page here as I go. It's described as a Japanese cyberpunk body horror film, whatever that means. What was body horror? I have no idea.
Body horror
I don't watch horror movies.
Splatter, and I would say Saw. The Saw movies are body horror. It's basically
when body horror. Okay, so splatter movies. Basically.
Not really splatter movie. It's more like when you force things into your body and have a very maybe slow changing bodies in gruesome ways. So it's more like you feel disgusted because you don't like the sight of mangled people.
Okay, so basically like the first or second scene in the movie where like opens up his leg and then just shoves down a metal rod exactly into his leg, and then a little while later it's full of worms and shit.
Yeah, they cut between very intensive scenes of his body.
Yeah, and that kind of sums up the movie for me, to be honest. It's just a lot of cuts between intensive scenes, or both movies. I mean, from the way I enjoy movies, you know, I'm not a movie creator or like a movie critic or anything. Yeah. So I first and foremost watch these movies for the enjoyment and relaxation. You know, I just want to have a good time, or just be immersed into something for like an hour or two. And I felt like these movies are more for people who are into these sorts of movies. It's not a movie for the
indie movies.
You know,
it's
not even an artsy indie movie. It's more like I enjoy like movie effects and that sort of thing. Maybe you tinker with low budget movies yourself and find this inspirational or something. But for someone who just wants to watch and enjoy a movie, these aren't the movies for you. I would say, because it's just there is some sort of story.
Yeah, in both movies.
But the story really takes the back seat. It's this. The thing they focus on, or at least that was what I felt, is these weird, intense scenes that were just... I don't know, they were just weird and strange, and I don't know how to describe it.